I think the rise of female workers in the communications industry is because I think women are suited to this kind of work because it's very relational and it's very much built on the way in which women, I think, interact with other people because it's become very much of a two-way interaction. But I think the leadership in communication has changed a lot in the years that I've been doing this. When I first started my company, there were very few women in leadership positions, but there were a lot of women in the industry. And I think now there's a lot more women in leadership positions, and I think it's been because of some earlier role models, and I'd like to think I was one of them. I think that it's been proven that diverse companies are more profitable and they're more stable. And we live in a very diverse society, and I think that that diversity just makes it's a better business case, and it's more reflective of all the communities that a company serves. And I think that we, as a women-owned business, we also have male owners too. And I think it's this whole idea of balance. And when you have different points of view, you come to stronger outcomes than you do when it's just people who are all the same. And having men and women working together, you get the best of both. So I do think diversity is a really important thing. I think innovation is the lifeblood of the business because if you stand still, you get overtaken by events. And in today's business world, there's so much disruption going on that you are either disrupted or you're the disruptor. And I think innovation and being able to think outside the box and create things that help drive the business forward is essential to growing your business and to being able to be seen as being different than everybody else in the field. I think that I would encourage people I've always taken a lot of risk, and I think that's one thing I definitely would encourage people to do. But I think, I think that we are all capable of doing a lot more than we think we can do. And I probably came to this a little bit later than I thought as I've gotten older. And I look back, I think I would have been more aggressive about pursuing some of the things that I wanted to do, but I've always, I can't fault myself too much because I have taken a lot of risk. Right, well, personally, I think it's important for people who have had the opportunities that I've had to give something back and to share those experiences and hopefully to inspire other people to try to do the same thing. But also for me, it's a great learning experience. I mean, this is a very diverse group of people. Their experiences are slightly different. I learn something every time I do something like this. And I think networking is extremely important, and every time you participate in something like this, you meet wonderful people, and in this case, incredible women from across the region and around the world. And I think that just adds to the essence of who you are and what you're able to contribute. I think that for women in business, the ability to communicate and to understand how you present yourself in terms of, or your company, in terms of your different stakeholders that you have to work with is really important for success. And so I think that in the future, I would hope that everybody in that audience, everybody who's involved in a business, would understand the importance of being a good communicator and learning the skills of being able to articulate their differences, their passions, their successes to a wider group of people.